You can call us at 877-937-1047, and we will patch you through live on the air with us right now. You can also text us. You text JJR and your message to 96893. We'll read your text message, or we'll call you back, or we'll just text you back. For example, got a text here from a 404 number. It says, John J. Rich, my kid graduated from Stadium High School in Tacoma, Washington. It's to school from 10 Things I Hate About You. The seniors do Nerf wars, referencing what Dutch is going through, my oldest son going through Senior Assassin. Because it's sort of similar to yours, but they get shot, they can strip naked, and their shot won't count. My kid was on rooftops, jumping from moving cars, hiding in people's yards. It was crazy. He survived, though. He's a plebe now at the Naval Academy, and he's on the men's gymnastics team there. Pretty cool.
Oh, interesting. Although
So-
I think them having to get naked is a little inappropriate, but okay.
So Dutch has been going on, the thing is this senior in high school, and they have this thing called Senior Assassin. He has to wear these goggles on his body. He has to wear the goggles on his body. And if not, there's a team of people that shoot you with water guns. And on Friday night, he was at a party, and he was wearing the goggles. And this guy kind of starts wrestling with him. Another kid starts wrestling with him. He goes, as kids do at parties, they're wrestling, and Dutch is flipping the guy around. They're fighting, and the guy rips his goggles off his neck, snaps them off, right? And then throws them. Dutch grabs him, and he goes to his car to put him on. And the guy that wrestled him is the one after him and shoots him with a water pistol. And then Dutch is looking like, wait a minute, you ripped off my goggles. Like, that's not part. So the guy felt bad. And now I guess you can pay $30 to get back in. So the guy is paying the $30 for Dutch to get back into the game. Because I think he felt bad. Because you can't, that's not fair.
Well, that's
Rip off the goggles and then shoot him.
Right, he's starting mess just to get a kill, which I get, but that's not the way to do it.
Feels like it should be against the rules.
Yeah, so it is. So they paid the $30, so he's back in. Now, my other kid, so Blake took Kemp, my middle kid, to Hawaii for his third year of school. And then she took my oldest son, Jake, right, too. Jake came back, and then we took him yesterday to the University of Arizona. And my wife, just a basket case the whole time, right? And it's not like he's not an hour and a half away.
Yeah, but
right?
still,
and he comes home. I think he's coming home Thursday.
But still,
you know what I mean?
It's like
I get it. I totally get this now.
I know. But so get this. So I drove with him. She followed me, and I drove with him in his car to the university. And I thought, let me get some good father-son time, and I'm trying to give him advice on stuff, and he's very focused on exercise, and he wants to work out. He doesn't let anything get in his way. And I'm like, bro, you need to maybe get a girlfriend, And I go, just because he just shoots down everything. I'm like, maybe you're in your complex, because his complex at the university is unbelievable. It's just like the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my life.
Well, it's like U of A is known for having these incredible sororities and fraternities, and so you have all the dudes.
If you just watch
shredded
TikTok,
and
that's
ripped,
for sure.
and then all the girls are just drop dead gorgeous.
Yes,
so
and that's what's happening in his building.
I get it.
And my wife went to that school and was a sorority. So I give Jake this whole lecture about I'm just saying, if a girl says, hey, let's go eat illegal Pete's, go. If a girl says, hey, did you get those notes in class? Share them. Maybe, I could just be a little bit more sociable, because he's like, and it's my fault, because their whole life, I've told them that girls are a distraction. It's my fault.
I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah. So he goes, okay, Dad, you got it. So as we're moving him, putting his stuff up in his room, he's on the third floor. We're on the third floor. We're coming down. It's Blake, me, and these two beautiful girls get in the elevator. One of them's wearing a sweatshirt that says Kappa on it, which my wife was a Kappa. Mm-hmm. And my wife says, oh, my God, you guys are Kappas? She's like, yeah, I was a Kappa. The girl goes, oh, okay, that's cool. And Blake goes, Kappa, Kappa. And she starts singing the Kappa song. Right? And the girls look at her. She says, do you guys still sing that song? And then the girls go, we just came back from work week, right? Which I don't know the sorority language. But then Blake goes, oh, is your theme still Willy Wonka? And the girl looks at my wife like, huh? Blake's like, Willy Wonka. That was the theme when we did it. That's the theme I don't understand what she's talking about, right? And then she goes, Kappa, 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 are you Kappa? She sings the song, right? We get out of the elevator, and Jake looks at me and goes, are you serious right now? You expect me to meet girls and pick up girls when this is happening, when Mom does this with two girls in the elevator with me, Dad?
Talking about Willy Wonka
I'm like,
with hot chicks. You can't do that, Mom.
You go ahead and just continue working out.
Good luck with that.
So embarrassing. I put a video up on my Instagram of Blake saying goodbye. Every time Blake says goodbye, she balls her brains out.
It was so
I
sad.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
I watched too. Totally get it now.
I don't want to see Blake cry this morning.
She cries all the time. So then my sister took her son to San Diego State for the first time. Now, I'm Mexican, and my mom was the most like overly. What's the word I'm looking for, Rich? You know my mom. Protective. Just always like I moved out. She still did my laundry. She was everything, right? She took care of me. My sister was 10 times more protective than my mom. So my sister drops off my nephew at San Diego State, and at San Diego State, you have to sleep in the dorms for 2 years. It's like a rule. If you don't live
Underclassmen?
if you don't live in the city, yeah, you have to because it's a crazy school. So she drops him off. He snores. He weighs 350 pounds, and he snores. There's 3 kids in the room. There's a small room. And she's concerned that, whatever. So one morning, the next morning after the first night they were there, one of the roommates says, well, we slept great, but, Mason snores a little bit. Then my sister gets on a San Diego State Facebook page for parents. And there's somebody on there posted. They said, my daughter, and they said, is in a room, a dorm room with 2 other people. One of them snores. Is the same dorm room that my nephew's in, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's 90 post messages of 90 comments, and my sister's completely positive that it's the mom of his roommate, but
Changing the identity.
Yeah.
So she was getting called out. She's probably right.
Oh no,
She's so freaked out about it. So
well, that sucks to have to see online. Though.
I know.
That sucks to have a roommate that snores all the
That's
time.
Oh, it sucks so bad. Sucks so bad.
Yeah.
What can he do? Can he get does he need one of those breathing machines? Is there something he can do to help?
Yeah, but I don't think.
They need to get him his own room.
Most of the comments were telling the lady that your kids to start wearing earplugs.
Well, that's a start.
I mean, it's just brutal. It's a tough one, man.
Yeah, that sucks.
And
On all
then
ends.
yesterday was the first full day of my nephew being there without my sister, and my sister is like trying to FaceTime him. He won't pick up. She's calling him. Finally,
he's probably
she
partying.
lost her cool. All text, all caps. FaceTime me now. And then my sister calls you. He won't call me. So I call him and he picks up. He's like, hey, Uncle John Jay. I'm like, you need to call your mom. Funny, man.